Hey everybody, what's up? Dr. Seth with the Cafe of Life Chiropractic Center. Wanted to just kind of check in. Hope you guys are doing well in your shelter-in-place environment. I know there's been so many tough and trying times for so many people around us, our family included, being a small business owner. It's been really, truly touching to communicate with everybody in the practice. Literally, we've been on the phone, text, email, just kind of corresponding with the patient base and just kind of hearing their stories and their struggles and what they're going through, but also hearing a lot of triumphs and a lot of time of people just spending more time with their family, really hunkering down and having connection time. Wanted to talk today, everything that we're talking about right now is how do we stay healthy? The conversation is how do we stay healthy? How do we keep our immune system boosted? And how do we be as healthy as we possibly can? And connectedness is such a big thing, is such a big part of that, right? Feeling connected, mental and emotional well-being. When people come to the office and we're talking about their health issues, invariably we're talking about various different types of stress, physical, spiritual, physical, chemical, and mental emotional, right? And so that mental emotional piece, that connectedness really plays a big role. So wanted to talk about connectedness, wanted to talk about mindfulness as well. So I think for me, when I think about connectedness, I think about connectedness to people around me, to my family, to my team, at the office, to my practice members. But when I think about connectedness, I also think about connectedness to, and stay with me here, to the universe, right? So connected to the universe, connected to a higher power, some kind of universal intelligence. For myself, I'm a God-believing guy. I believe in God. Not everybody does, and it doesn't really make a difference to me one way or another what people think. But I do believe in a universal intelligence, really, in a higher power. And so for me, during these times, especially during these difficult times, I really want to get quiet and I really want to listen. I've heard it said that praying is kind of talking to a higher power and, talking. And meditating is listening and listening for that intuitive thought, listening to that, to what the universe is trying to tell. And so for myself right now during these times, I have to sit, I have to listen. And so I have my own way of going about it. I think everybody does it differently. But no doubt spending some time in quiet reflection, meditation, call it, do it however you want to do it, but spending some time listening to the universe and just being present and just being quiet can be really healthy. I know for myself, it is a huge relief for me when I stop. I have a timer and I use Insight Timer. It's an app. You can find it on the App Store, Google Play Store, whatever, Insight Timer. And I set the timer for 15 minutes. There's a chime when it starts. It chimes every 3 minutes. You could set the timer however you want, but I like that chime every 3 minutes because it kind of brings me back to center. Sometimes my mind goes woo, all over the place, and it just kind of brings me back in and draws me in. So I'm spending 15 minutes just trying to be present, just trying to be mindful, and just trying to listen to the universe to tell me, hey, what's going on? Obviously, the universe is talking to us right now because everything is up in the air. And so I just wanted to share that with you, right? There's all different kinds of things that we could do to be healthy. We're talking about exercises and your web exercises and how do you get stretching and how do you get moving and how do you stay moving throughout this time and what should we be eating and how do we eat healthfully and how do we keep the chemical toxins to a lower amount. But mindfulness is so key. Mindfulness is important too, and reducing our stress mentally and emotionally is important. We can do that through connection. We can do that through connection with others. So being with your family instead of just kind of scrolling and watching TV and binge watching Netflix or Hulu or Amazon Prime or whatever it is. Connectedness, right? There's games. We're playing games and having fun and trying to have a good laugh. And trust me, it's hard right now sometimes to have a good laugh. But in any event, wanted to get in front of you guys and just kind of talk about mental and emotional health, connectedness, being connected with the universe and listening to what the universe is trying to tell us, but also just kind of staying connected. And I invite staying connected with your family. I invite all of you guys, stay connected with us, please. We are desperate to hear from you guys. We want to hear how you're doing. I've been reaching out and I've been corresponding via text and email and phone and all of that, but we want to hear from you guys. Isolation is a bad thing, especially during this time. So if you're one of those people that just kind of hunkers down and isolates and just kind of keeps to yourself, I encourage you to reach out. Let us know how you're doing. Let's talk. I'm doing phone, I'm doing Skype, I'm doing Zoom, I'm doing FaceTime. And I'd love to get on a Zoom or a Skype or a FaceTime with any of you guys just to kind of connect and be a place of support. I want to support you. Maybe you can support me. Maybe you can be of service to me. So in any event, we love and appreciate you guys. We're thinking about you, and hang tight. We're going to get on the other side of this as a community. Chances are it's going to look different for a lot of us. There's a lot of humility probably coming down the road for many of us, and it's okay. It's all right. It's all going to be okay. So we're here for you. We support you, and we want to hear from you. So reach out to us, okay? Next time we're gonna talk about some nutrition. We're gonna talk about movement. We're gonna talk about a different form of stress. But for right now, make sure to really focus on that mental and emotional health, connectedness, and stay connected, all right?